have Senior Charlie from Australia. Introducing our referee for this bout. Our referee is from Lithuania. And from our judges, Judge 1 is from Morocco. Judge 2 is from Kyrgyzstan. Judge 3 is from Argentina. Judge 4 is from Korea. And Judge 5 is from Japan.
We move into the men's now in the featherweight division, 57 kilos. Allan Oaike from Papua New Guinea, and oh dear, what a good fighter this man is. And referee stopping the contest last night. He's a Golden Gloves champion from Brisbane, and he's up against Charlie Senior. Charlie, of course, won a walkover in his first bout, and then he beat Makuka from New Zealand. That was a terrific bout, it really was. But this will be a wonderful final. You've got the New Guinea boy, who's a tall, long-armed southpaw, and Senior, the orthodox. Senior was in Birmingham. He lost a split decision to the Canadian, only 22 years of age. Oaike, as I mentioned before, a Golden Gloves winner in Brisbane. He travels the world, particularly with John Ume. You saw him fight the other night. He got beaten by Harry Garside. Nothing wrong with that.
Good fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Great fight. And Harry admitted that as well after the bout. So the Indigenous colours, and I know that Paul Fleming, Brad Hoare, Brad will be pleased as punch, and so they should. Oh, good right hand from Senior. Probably the only clean scoring punch so far. You'll notice how Oaike, he jumps in, and that's what he did last night. In fact, he defeated Warawara from Vanuatu by a points decision in the first, and then he won, beating Tanavik from the Solomon Islands, and RSC stopped the contest in the second round. Now you have different clarifications with that, Mervyn. RSCH, which is head, which means you have to have a couple of weeks off, or months off or something. I'm not exactly sure of the
mandatory break, yeah?
That's right. And it's RSC no contest, so outclassed. So there's different brackets, but at the moment it was RSC. Into the last minute of this first round, the Australian, hands down. This is the man Senior was to fight David Rounds from Tonga, who I mentioned earlier, but I said he didn't make the weight, but that wasn't correct. I made a mistake. I was told that he didn't turn up, but it wasn't the truth. David Rounds had a temperature, and the doctor ruled that it's probably best that he doesn't take the bout. So
we're on the side of safety.
Of course. So Oaike starts to throw these long right hands. They're hooks. He's classy, isn't he? He goes back, but so does Senior. I like the way he steps away. Okay, there's really nothing in that encounter in the first round. Let's try and have a look. We'll get some of the replay in a moment. But we'll go into the corners shortly, because I've been reasonably happy with my depiction of what I think he's saying. Okay, what he's basically saying is don't go backwards. Okay, yes, you're leaning your head back. Well, okay, you're not being hit, but the point is you're not hitting him either.
Yes.
So the art of amateur boxing is hit,
yes,
or not be hit.
Right.
What he's saying is, if you're going to step back, you're not going to hit. You've got to go forward if you're going to score. So very calm in the Papua New Guinean team. Peter Morrison there. Didn't have a big night last night. 7 out of 9 bouts. And I wonder how many they've got tonight. Oh,
yep,
another 9.
They're busy
You've got to
tonight
congratulate
as well.
them. They
Yep,
did well in 2:15. Samoa was the standout nation in 219, and right at the moment in the Pacific Games section, Papua New Guinea are on fire. But in the Olympic distance, Australia.
So far, Australia has done really
the
well.
greatest performance so far of an Australian team in the history of the sport. I may have some doubters to that. Well, that's not my problem. I've got their records.
No, we spoke earlier to the trainers. They're very happy with Australia's performance so
why
far.
wouldn't they be? Now, I wonder if Senior's going to start to just double punch. He got warned there. You see the white band around their stomach? That is where they goes lower than that. It can be deemed a low blow. So Senior with the right hand. Okay, good lefts and rights, good punches to the body. They're scoring points. Neither really landed with I pulled up short there. He did score with the right hand, long right hand, missed the mark. Left hand again, missing. He switches, goes for the right. I think his best shot now would be a little right and then turn it into a right hook. Catch the Papua New Guinea on the way in.
But like you mentioned, Benny, he's still too far away.
Yeah, he is away. He needs to just come in behind a double left hand and then a right. That's the punch.
That's the one.
A double left right. Scoring point. Rather than with these one-off punches, big punches, they're good. I know when you land them, but if you don't land them. So he comes back. I think one or two of those were probably a bit short. He hit the Australian on the glove. Laban, who was with me earlier, he spoke very strongly about the countries having these type of bouts that can only, the legacy can only grow, and then they can only get bigger and better, and there's nothing better than kids and, men and adults and doing sport. Commonwealth Games in 226, hopefully we'll be at the Gold Coast. And of course 2032 in Brisbane, Queensland, we're open for business. Imagine some great bouts, boxing, Cairns, Townsville, Rockhampton, you can fly in. Right at the moment, Senior, I don't know if that's a wise move. I mean, the way he treating his opponent with contempt. I think we're going to see a changed New Guinean. I think you're going to see something different. Now that was a beautiful right hand. He went jab, bang. He turned it round. There it is, another right hand again. Good punches. Scoring points.
Scoring points.
But then again, Senior just got caught again. That time with the left hand. They're both quality boxers, aren't they?
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He just keeps dropping that hand.
Well, he's done a bit of training, the Papua New Guinean boy. He's done quite a lot of training in Australia and particularly in Queensland at the Police Boys Club at the Valley. Of course, in Brisbane, that was the home of the great Shane Knox, who fought at the Olympic Games in 1984, a team member of Jeff Fennick. Third round, nothing in it. Good, clean scoring punches from either boxer. Probably the right hand at the end may have scored. Now the referee's going to call Tom. Mouth guard? Is it a cut?
Yes, just on the eye. Just there.
Oh, okay. On his
Small
right
one?
eye.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Okay, now that's... Yesterday there was a stoppage when the cut was about 5 or 6 centimetres, but it was just down in the vision of the eye. That's what they've got to watch. And this is an IOC run tournament. the medical and the what we saw last night. We had to wait 20 minutes for an ambulance to come
It was
back.
quite a serious one, no?
Oh, it was. Well, it was more the ambulance. It wasn't the athlete. He was fine. He's probably having a Coca-Cola back at the hospital. He was all right.
We're just waiting for the ambulance.
Exactly. Well, before every tournament, every bout session, I see a practical carrying, putting the boxer on the stretcher, taking him out. So they practice every day before the session.
Getting it right.
All right, we'll go back to this bout, and we've got the Australian who's now starting to get a little bit more accurate. Good right hand over the top. Oaike goes to the body. He comes back with a good left hand, a good hook.
Oh, he's fast.
Oh, he is quick. They're both quick. Shouldn't you get too... It's like two big, tall Tommy Hearns. They just stand there and offload long arms. Senior's trying to just... It's a good move. He's not staying in the one spot, but he's got to maybe double up a couple of punches. Yeah, there's a nice left and right. Good punches. Oh, left hook scored. Right hand just over the top, missed. We're into the last minute of this 57 bout. We'll be moving up to light heavyweight shortly. And then your favourites, the heavyweights.
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Oh, that's a nice
Senior
point.
caught him with a clubbing right hand. It was a good punch. It was at the tail end of a lazy left hand, and he came back with the right hand over the top. It did score. Oh, hang on, down he goes. No punch. No punch.
Yeah,
No punch.
I thought he just fell as well.
Oh, he felt. There was no problem here. Just wipe the gloves. You're clean. Let's go. Keep your head up, Senior. The Australian, probably just a little bit more accurate.
Yeah, I think he's done enough.
Nothing in it. Nothing in it. There's the belt. So the Australians, he's fairly confident.
He seems happy.
Well, he sure does. Why wouldn't he be? You know, they're pretty excited.
They look pleased, the coaching staff.
And Jamie Pittman there. Look at the smile on Jamie Pittman.
He looks very happy.
Well, what a good boxer he was in his day.
Here we go.
See that right hand?
Yeah, that's a good shot.
They're the punches that Senior scored with most of the fight, and I think that's probably going to give him the title, the gold medal, and really, this will be Australia's 5th gold medal if it gets up. Outstanding.
Done very well. See how they go. Yeah.
There he is. Charlie Senior on points.
Heading off to Paris.
Well, yeah, well, there's a seat on the plane for... No,
He's very happy.
he had to do it.
Yes.
Well done, Charlie.
Very pleased with his
So that's the 5th win for Australia. I mean, Callum Peters and Adrian Paletti have got a big job in front of them. Not only have they got to win, they've got to try and carry and just set a gold medal tally that has never